Hello friends, good morning. Myself Dr. M.H. Chennaiya, Vice Principal at Saptagiri College of Engineering, Bangalore, and former Principal at Dr. Sri Sri Shivakumara Mahaswamy College of Engineering, Bangalore. Friends, before we go in detail to the chapter on riveted joints, every one of us should be very familiar with some of the terminology of the words used in the riveted joints. Friends, here I have called this as the nomenclature of riveted joints, or the terminology, different terms used in these riveted joints. Friends, let us start with one of these. We have H. The first nomenclature is H, that is the thickness of the plates, or the thickness of the plates to be riveted to form a joint. It could be a butt joint or it could be a lap joint. So in this butt joint, as you know, the plates are brought end to end like this, and then a cover plate is used to make a butt joint. In a lap joint, the plates to be joined are lapped one over the other. These are the plate number 1, plate number 2, and these are joined by means of number of rows of rivets. So the thickness of the plate is that thickness H, which is also represented by small t in some of the books. So H is equal to the thickness of the plates to be used, and this is the cover plate, and this thickness is generally represented by HC. HC means thickness of the cover plate. Then the diameter of the rivet. The diameter of the rivet is the diameter of that element, the mechanical element which is used to make this joint. It will have a diameter D. This diameter D is the diameter, and you also have another parameter by name DH. DH stands for the diameter of the hole. So how the diameter of the hole is related to the diameter of the rivet? Friends, in the machine data handbook, whatever the data handbook you refer to, there are going to be standard values of this diameter small d, and also the corresponding diameter of the hole. For example, in a table like this, for example, say there is a diameter of rivet equal to 30 mm, maybe diameter of the hole to be drilled in the plate is 31.5. Suppose say this is 32, maybe this is 33.5, and so on. The diameter of the hole DH will be slightly greater than the diameter of the rivet, because we should have the provision to insert that rivet in the hole, that is designated by DH. Friends, coming to this longitudinal pitch. So when you are making any of these joints, that is lap joint or butt joint, we are going to have a number of rows of rivet, as I have explained in the previous session. Suppose say we have a lap joint and we have got 2 rows of rivets, say with chain arrangement like this. So this is a lap joint where there are 2 plates, and these are joined together or riveted using 2 rows of rivets. This is row 1 and this is row 2. Then what is that? Longitudinal pitch. Friends, whenever we say pitch in any of this joint, either the lap joint or the butt joint, it is the pitch on the outer row. So this we call it as pitch. This pitch is the distance between any 2 adjacent rivets. So this is also called as pitch. So the longitudinal pitch is the pitch along the length of the row, and this is generally equal to 3 times the diameter of the rivet. But for accurate calculations in the design procedure, we are going to equate the strength of these, that is the strength of the perforated plate with that of the solid plate, and find out what should be this. Friends, if it is a if it is a joint with what do you call chain riveting, this is called the longitudinal pitch, and the distance between any of these two rows is called the transverse pitch PT, or this is also called the row pitch. Row pitch or transverse pitch, they are one and the same. And in case of this joint made using two rows of rivets with chain riveting, this will be approximately 2D. This PT is equal to 2D. If it is a zigzag arrangement, this is going to be slightly smaller. In that case, it is going to be 0.33P plus 0.67D, where this P is the longitudinal pitch, D is the diameter of the rivet. So, they are generally approximately lesser than 2D. Friends, then let us see what is this margin. Friends, in the riveted joints, if the provision is not made for having sufficient gap between the center of the plate and the nearest edge, there are chances that this plate may get here. So, we can say this margin as the minimum distance between any of the rivets in the outer row and the nearest edge of the plate. Suppose this is the nearest edge, this is the center, this gap is called the margin. Similarly, from here to this, it should be called the margin. So, irrespective of the type of joint, a lap joint, a butt joint, a single cover plate, double cover plate of equal width, unequal width, whatever may be the arrangement of rivets, here universally this margin M is taken equal to 1.5 times the diameter of the rivet, so that it is totally prevented from tearing at the edges of the plate. Friends, coming to the overlap in the lap joints. What is that overlap? That overlap is nothing but the gap between, if you just take a lap joint like this, so this is one plate, this is the other plate, so this is the overlap. Means overlap is the gap between these two, means to what extent, what is the width of one plate over the other. So, this is the overlap or this is the overlap. So, that can also be calculated, that will be generally PT plus margin plus margin. If it is a longitudinal joint, it is going to be 2D plus 1.5D plus 1.5D. So, this overlap is going to be 2D plus 1.5D plus 1.5D is 5 times the diameter of the rivet. My dear friends, I hope you are all able to get some concept about the various terminology or the nomenclature of the riveted joints, and I am very confident that all of you would have followed the presentation made by me. And if you are happy with the presentation, and if you have not subscribed to my channel Mechanical Engineering Lecture Series so far, do subscribe without fail. Friends, your subscription will be a big motivator for me, so that I will be able to do lot of such useful videos for the teaching community and also my dear students. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube video, and this is Dr. M.H. Annaiah signing off.